It was 2008. The Redeem team was formed. And we were in Vegas for the start of training camp, and we were getting ready for the Olympics in Beijing. We're going to head to Beijing. And I wanted to establish myself as a young leader on the team by waking up bright and early, day one. So the goal was to be the first one at breakfast. So I set my alarm. I make sure I'm up by sunrise. I get out of bed, I put on my gear, and I head downstairs. But when I get there, Kobe's already there, with ice packs on his knees, drenched in sweat. Now, it took me a minute to figure it out, but this guy wasn't only awake before me. He had already worked out. He had just played in the finals days earlier. Meanwhile, I'd been off for months and I was still exhausted. What he had done that morning was incomprehensible to me. That dedication he had only days after falling short of an NBA championship. That taught me something I've never forgotten. Legends aren't defined by their successes. They're defined by how they bounce back from their failures.
I just remember him saying some shit every once in a while, and I just be like, damn, he think different.
Yeah.
I'm like, his he on another level. You know what I'm saying? He on a completely different level, and I just wish I had more of that when I was coming up that I could have been around and benefited from.
Aggression.
Earl Clark told me that before. He was like, yo, he'd be like, you know, Earl, hey, big bro, like Kobe is just like, sometimes he'll say some wild shit, yo. Like, we'd be sitting on the
with a
training
straight
table
face.
and it'd be like, I ain't asking for nothing. He'd come out of nowhere and you'd be like,
with a straight,
what?
with a straight face. We was in Denver. We was getting our ass kicked, and that man said, I'm gonna guard Will Barton in the second half. He not even gonna exist. But Will had 25 at halftime. Yeah. So we look around like, all right. Like, go ahead, OG.
Yeah.
Like,
what did he have at the end of the game?
2 points after that.
And he guarded him.
He guarded him. Like, he'd say some shit like that. Or one time we came in, we was playing Golden State, and this was when Steph was starting to catch fire. He was starting to turn into the chef, you know what I'm saying? And he came in and he said, I fucking found it. He just kept saying, I fucking found it. So we kind of looking at him like, he don't like people standing on the side of him. He can shoot with you in front of him, he can shoot with you behind him, but on his side, he don't like that. I'm gonna guard him the second half. Shut him down again. So after that, I was a believer. I'm like,
Guru.
Yeah, after that, I'm like, everything that I've heard about Kobe Bryant is all true.
We get to the game and shit, and this MJ, and they really hyping up the Kobe MJ, like, you know what I'm saying? And Kobe nervous. It's the first time I ever seen him nervous. And he was like, yo, we at the All-Star game. And I was like, look, nigga, these old ass niggas, we going at these niggas. Fuck these niggas. Niggas talking about ISO and all that. Look, we get in here, I'm looking for you, so get in here. So he like, kind of like, nah. And then what I didn't know is they had the thing on us. Now, what you don't know about NBA entertainment, if you cursed in anything, then they're not finna use it.
Right.
But they caught the end of it, and I dapped him, and I hit his hands, 2-hand. Yeah, nigga, we finna get at these niggas. Nigga, we at these niggas. He said, woo, and you see us, and I'm gassed. Then Baker in front of us, and everybody in front of us. We get out here, and, you know, Larry Bird is out here really, you know, fucking with Kobe, like, yeah, shoot it. Yeah, you gonna shoot him out of it anyway. Let him shoot that shit. You know what I'm saying? Kobe hearing it. Kobe want the ISO. Karl Malone come over there, you know, on some all-star shit, try to set the pick. Kobe wave his ass off. Watch out, move. Nah, I want this. Go into his shit. Come to the bench. Karl Malone like, man, wave me off. This motherfucker out the game, man. But the first second play in the game, man, we going up, and I get it. I get on the left side, I take one dribble, and I look, and I just threw it. And I threw it right in the middle. And what I didn't know, I had split the difference of the free throw line and the goal. And when I say this motherfucker
stretched out,
took off.
When I say, Lord, he's supposed to catch it one hand. He caught that motherfucker
whole
2 hands.
body, legs, feet up in the air. It was crazy.
And for like 2 seconds, that nigga sat right there. He dunked that motherfucker. Woo! Told you, motherfucker, yeah. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, wanna catch that shit, Cole? Pointed, yeah. When I did that, Lord, he let it all out. He was cool. came to the base. Good looking. Hey. Yeah, let's get it. He was in it. By then, Mike was already going. Mike was already had the sweat and lather going, licking his fingers, blowing his shit. Oh, man. But it was classic. It was a perfect place to have that exchange in a place like Madison Square, in a city like New York, with those two titans right there.
Yeah.
That was a magical night, yo.
Kobe's incredible, man. R.I.P. Kobe, man. I miss Kobe. Even when I was when I came over to the West, because me and Kobe, we missed a lot of years playing against each other. Because I was suspended, I would miss games. I was out for a whole year. Dude, I missed him for 3-4 years. You know, and I was like the best defender, I guess, on the wing at that point in time. When I got to Sacramento, we was able to see each other 4 times a year. He played very well. You know, by the way, you know, he played very well. And it was just like, you know, if he got 40, I don't want him to get 42 type of thing.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm still guarding him hard every time. But he wasn't playing mind games. Kobe's just tough.
Right.
You know, it's just like you can't, you know, be out the night before. He gonna give you 60.
Yeah.
You know? So I think he scored 40 on me once maybe. But even the other games, you know, he was super consistent and strong. He never backed down. I would push him and move him and stuff. And he would just be right there.
Yeah.
That's probably what he loved.
Wanting all of it.
Yeah. He wanted all the smoke.
All of it. It was super surprising because you see, you know, some players, you know, maybe too strong at this point in time. And then in Houston, you know, it's the same thing. I was actually scoring the ball. I was scoring the ball a little bit better in Houston. And then the next year, for us to play with each other, that was super ironic. But I actually interviewed him because I wanted to show him how much I love him. Because even though when I played against him, it wasn't like, hey, let me get your number after this.
Right.
You know, I didn't want him to think I ain't like him. So I actually reached out to him. I said, Fox, I want to interview Kobe. So when I interviewed him, I made sure I was like super humble in the chair. You know, Kobe, I love you. You know what I mean? Great interview. I wanted to pay homage to him. You know, I love Kobe game. You know, he reminded me of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, my favorite player.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see Kobe, I see that, but you got to play against him. It's like, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all bets is off at this point.
Right.
Incredible guy. I miss Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah.
They on the bus, so they on the bus. Kobe got his earphones on. They on the bus talking about Tiger Woods. So I guess Tiger Woods just won the Masters probably with a torn, I think he had like a torn meniscus or a torn Achilles and won.
I think it was a
right?
meniscus.
Yeah. And the players in the back like, man, did y'all see Tiger? Man, that's the most mentally focused athlete in the world right now. They said Kobe took his headphones off and said, that's mental focus? Winning something on a torn meniscus? How about coming out here scoring 40 every night with 5 years hanging over your head? Now that's mentally focused.
Yeah.
Put his music back on, like, everybody was like, well, damn. Shit, he might be right.
That shit.
You did? And
That's what I'm saying.
And it was, yes, man.
Being able to do that and knowing what you're dealing with, like to be able to block that out and still do your job, that's my mentality too.
What?
Nah, I mean, people don't really understand that. You really took 5 years, and I'm.
To lose
I got something for y'all.
Yeah, I got something for y'all.
I got something for y'all.
Kobe came and talked to my high school once, and he said, we had, I don't know, I can't remember if somebody asked the question, but basically he was speaking on people saying, you know, don't put all your eggs in one basket type of thing. Don't spend all your money in one place type of vibe. And he said he never believed in it because he felt if I'm putting all my eggs in a basket to go for this, if I fail and this basket drop and all the eggs break, why nobody told me I could just make more eggs? You know what I'm saying? But when he said it, of course he said it with conviction.
Right.
He stared straight through us.
Through your soul.
Like, yeah. It's like that stare and the energy that happened in the room. Like, first of all, when he walked in, he was just like, I think somebody was chattering. He was just like, I mean, we could, you know, I don't have to be here, you know. You know, I can get out of here. You know, I got shit to do. I got all type of shit to do. So if you guys are here for that, you might as well just leave. Like, I'll leave. Please, like,
That got people's attention.
but yeah, but it's like how he walk in, he'll cut off whoever's introducing him with, all right, we can just skip that part, man. Like, I don't want this to turn into the, you know, we're not gonna turn it into that shit. Like he'll just cut everything off and it changes the tone in the room. I love how he would take the tone of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And when he said it, like, it was the first time, you know, you look at somebody and you can't tell if he's looking at you. Like, he looking dead at me, but I'm like, I don't know if he sees me. I think I'm just like not relevant enough for him, but he couldn't see me, and I felt it. And I was just like, he just really believes what he's saying, and he wants it to inspire me, and it did. But that was my inspiration.